consider a friend. I never figured it out. I always think back and forth because it's kind of complicated.
Yeah, I got you.
So I never came up with the answers to that question. Let's see. Who else I consider a friend? I actually have 0 female friends. Females.
Right.
I'm gonna say this right now. As a male, you cannot have female friends. I'm gonna tell you exactly why now. There's no such thing as a male having a female friend, unless you're gay. First of all, if your friend is hot, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I don't care how much you say she's a friend. You probably thought about sleeping with her.
There you go. That is the truth.
And I'm sure if things don't work out with that whole thing, you're probably not gonna be friends anymore.
Exactly.
You're not friends with that female. Secondly, female friends or friendship always usually come to an end. And either they get a husband or boyfriend, and they just put you aside.
There you go.
And that male person becomes their friend, in a sense.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm gonna actually tell y'all why your spouse cannot be your best friend or your friend. Your spouse can be your friend. They cannot be your best friend. People say, "Oh, my spouse is my best friend." I'm gonna tell y'all why your spouse can't be your best friend after this part right here.
Let's go.
Okay. What was I saying now? Friend.
Spouse can't be your best friend.
Something before that. What was I saying before that?
I don't.
Oh yes, female. Female can't be your friend.
All right.
Unless you have an ugly female friend that you are in no way physically attracted to, I cannot see that a person having a female friend. I'm going to tell you why you're going to be physically attracted to the person no matter what, even if she's ugly. For you to spend that much time around a female and share so much information with a female, you automatically, I'm going to tell you that you automatically grow some kind of feelings towards her.
Yeah.
Might not want to admit it, you might reject those feelings, but the point is those feelings exist. And you know what? I shouldn't say you can't be friends with females. I'm sure you probably can. You can. I think you can. Not thinking about it, you can be friends with females. Yeah, you can.
Maybe.
It's a rare thing. I would say it's a rare thing to be friends with females, but it's possible. Now, females say everything's their friend. I'm gonna tell you everything right now. Everything's a female's friend.
Right.
I can tell you a dozen female right now that I don't even talk to anymore. And if I was to call them up right now, they'd be like, "Yeah, that's my friend." I'm not even joking. I have female friends that have self-proclaimed themselves to be my best friends, and I don't even talk to half of them anymore. It is literally impossible for you to claim somebody to be your best friend and you don't talk to them.
Yeah. It's just crazy.
And I'm gonna tell you why I'm not friends with most of these. Don't talk to these females anymore. They're in a relationship, and that complicates things for you to be that close to a male, and like your male spouse is not suspected of anything. There's some males who are able to do that, who are not very suspicious and stuff, or very trustworthy.
Right.
Majority is not. Majority is not. I wouldn't say it's not possible that they are, but the majority is just not. That's pretty much it for that. I think it's very hard to be friends with females, in the sense that you're always gonna, because the person's the opposite sex, you're always gonna feel something towards that person.
Right.
And I feel that complicates things, and that changes things between you and that female. Yeah. Now, why your spouse cannot be your best friend? Best friend. What is a best friend? Now, you're a friend. And what do you know when you have a best friend? A best friend, you can tell anything to a best friend. I'm sure you probably keep some stuff from your friends. Now, you can tell your best friend anything. Anything. Your best friend will always have your back. Your best friend will always be truthful to you, no matter if they hurt your feelings or not, and you're still going to be best friends with them. Your best friend will tell you if you're wrong.
There you go.
They don't give a shit. They would tell you if you're wrong in front of other people's face, and they will still have your back. This is the best friend. them being truthful with you and telling you if you're wrong or right. They're not gonna lie for you. A person who lies for you is not your. I won't even consider them your friend. The simple fact that you will lie for a person, I do not consider you. I don't know if I can consider that person to be your friend. I don't know.
Right.
I think it can. At the same time, I think it can't. But that's a different story. Anyway, you do not tell your spouse everything.
Of course
You
not.
go to your homies and talk to them about your spouse. You complain to them about your spouse. You do not go home and say, "Hey, guess what, honey? I told my homeboys this and that about you." You don't do that. So stop it.
There you go.
You don't tell your spouse everything about your history. Yes, you tell them certain things, but I'm sure there's a lot of things you keep up. Why? Because they're females and they're emotional. And let's be for real, females are emotional.
Right, yeah.
So to try and spare their feelings, we don't tell them everything. Simple fact, you tell your best friend everything.
There you go.
You don't spend all your time. Well, you don't spend all your time with your best friend neither, but
Most of it, yeah. A lot of time.
you talk to your best friend. I would say you talk to your best friend pretty much all the time.
Yeah.
You talk to your best friend pretty much all the time. You don't talk to your wife all the time.
There you go.
Friend you. Yeah, but that's why I think your wife cannot consider your wife his best friend. Because the simple fact that you don't tell your wife everything. You can tell your best friend everything, but you cannot tell your wife everything. A best friend, you can literally tell your best friend certain qualities about themselves, about your best friend that you don't like, and they will have no problem with it. That is a best friend.
Can't tell you
They will have no problem. They'll be like, yeah, well, you ain't perfect either.
Yeah.
You have this problem. And they're not going to get mad and say, oh, well, instead of fighting and all that stuff.
Yep.
No. They're going to laugh about it and say, okay, and move the hell on. Now, this is another problem for me. Females. It is difficult for other females to be other females' friends. Simple fact, because you all like to talk about each other. Yeah. Like I said, I find it to be a very complicated thing with female friends. We talk about each other's back and all this stuff, and then you find out that you get mad and all this other stuff, all your emotions and all that bullshit.
Exactly.
They're not your friend. I'm sorry to say that. You're cool with the person, but I cannot say that. Honestly, say that you consider them your friend. I can't.
Yeah.
Secondly, the simple fact that most females says it themselves. Majority of my friends are male. I don't like hanging out with females. And you know why females don't like hanging out with females? Because females know how other females are because they're a female. They know female. And simple fact that you can't trust your own gender is kind of crazy. Males are cool.
Yeah.
We can talk about each other. We don't give a shit.
There you go. Cold.
No, I'm not saying it's not possible. Of course it's possible. Yeah, sisters with female friends. I think my sister has female friends. Do I think that my sister female friends go behind her back and talk? Well, I've met my sister, my closest sister. I've met my sister's best friend. And she would tell her anything in her face in a heartbeat. And she don't give a shit.
What?
So yeah, I can say that females can be friends and their best friend, but on rare occasions, I really don't see it a lot.
Right.
Really. You're all shady and untrustworthy to each other. Point blank. Yeah, that's pretty much my story with that whole thing.
A lot of valid points, yeah. No bullshit. Speaking the truth, and that's some bullshit right there. Yeah, that's some but you know what's wrong.
Oh, and this is another thing that pissed me off. Don't judge me. I will tell you why this like how it annoys me. It is human nature to judge everything we do. It is in our nature. It's in our DNA. We see something, we judge it automatically, even unsubconsciously. It's just a part of who we are.
Right.
So when you say, don't judge me, stop it. You're going to be judged. And first, you're going to be judged on your looks. So the first thing a person sees is your looks. It's not who you are on the inside, it's your goddamn looks. Am I saying a person's judgment is always right? No, I am not saying a person's judgment is always right. But stop saying, don't judge me, because you do it too.
Exactly.
You judge everything you do. Which soda tastes better? That's judging. You're judging which soda tastes better to you.
Yeah.
You're judging what kind of movies you want to see. You judge everything you do is judged. Please, stop saying don't judge me. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. You're going to judge. It's a reflex. It is a human reflex. We can't help it.
Yeah.
And when you say don't judge me, all you're doing is bring the person attention to the issue instead of helping it out.
Hey.
Just to say.
Points. Oh, man.
I think that's about it. I don't have much opinion about anything else. I can't think of anything else.
Nothing else?
No, nothing else at the moment.
Well, you know, this was very informative, you know. This was. No sarcasm. Truly, this is truly an enjoyable experience. No sarcasm.
Oh, and I think a lot, man. I think about very stupid things, nonsense like this a lot. I don't know. But honestly, I think faster than I can talk, write, or anything else. I'm dead serious. My mind is always going, man. Like, I can talk and think about something completely unrelated to what I'm talking about. Then I can't even write as fast as I can think.
Damn. Brain speed. Let's go.
This is why I'm quiet most of the time. I like to observe. I enjoy it. I enjoy to observe people.
Hmm.
A way a person talks and acts towards other things tells you a lot about the person. And you can use that to your advantage sometimes. Just talk to the person how to get over on the person, but that's some other shit. Seriously though, I do it all the time. I would love to watch a female that I'm interested in. See how she acts, how she reacts to certain comments, and then I know how to probably approach her, and what I can say, what I can get away with it. Gentlemen, this is a great way. If you like a female and you see her often, observe her.
Got a point. Do it.
No, observing a person doesn't tell you everything about the person, but it helps out.
It helps out. Let's give you something to start with.
UAV on standby.
I just shot that man like 3 times. Come on.
God.
I got that 3-round burst gun.
Chicka chicka boom.
Yeah. It's pretty cool if you get a headshot on it. Like a 1-shot kill if you get a
Maybe I'll
headshot.
try it again. Using that boat map like I'm my ass kicked. Never use it again.
It's pretty cool if you get a headshot.
Oh my god.
It's like a 1-shot kill if you get a headshot with it.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I should reconsider it.
Well, that depends on the distance, though.
I'll try it.
If it's pretty far away, you probably won't get a kill, instant kill. It's a headshot.
Fucking guy over here. Weather's right. Oh, where are you? There you are. Okay.
Kill confirmed.
That's some bad shooting or what? I don't know. You got that?
Like, even just now, like when I was talking, I was thinking the information, but I can't speak the information properly, even though I thought about the information. You know? I really do think faster than I can talk. Like the way you saw where I was fumbling my words and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Now in my head, I already said all those sentences clear as day. Perfectly planned out. Came all jumbled in the end. Well, some people have that problem.
It happens.
I'm one of those people.
Ah, you rat bastard son of a bitch.
And then there's people who can talk faster than they think.
Lazy.
Yes, lazy. He talks faster than he can think.
Ah, you motherfucker.
And then there's people who have the perfect balance. You know what? I always wanted to teach myself how to write left-handed.
How to what?
Like write left-handed.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I've tried to do like left-handed things. I had interest in it, then I just stopped caring.
Yeah, that happened to me too. Like I started doing a whole bunch of my left hand,
Yeah.
and like I even started practicing like how to write the ABCs with my left hand to like get it. And I gotta stop after a while. You know, they say people who use the left hand use what is it, 10% more of their brain.
Yeah.
That's actually why I wanted. I was like, if I can eventually learn how to write my left hand, that increases my brain like thinking power. Of course, I never went through with the whole fully learning how to write my left hand. They say left-handed people are very smart, though.
Yeah.
And they say right-handed people are very strong-willed.
I combine that.
God. I don't know about the strong-willed thing, though, but they say left-handed people are smart.
Oh. I need to learn how to do that. I really need to. Oh my.
Right left-handed?
Yeah.
I'm gonna teach myself these days.
I gotta just stick with it. I don't know.
That's why it gets annoying to do.
Yeah.
What else do I want to teach myself how to do? I want to teach myself a lot of things. I want to teach myself a different language. After you reach a certain point, you be like, oh, this is annoying. It is no joke. It is. I think it's very crucial that you learn some sort of second language.
Yeah.
I think it increases your thinking capacity, and it just makes you more sociable. And I think this opens your mind to things easier. I think you gotta start that at a young age, though. You gotta learn how to speak a second. I think it's easier if you learn at a young age.
Yeah, definitely.
I always say if I ever have kids, which I don't want kids, I don't want kids, that I will definitely have them learn a second language. Probably more than one, too.
She let me teach them Korean.
I'll need a real teacher. Never.
What the hell? Zeus.
Oh,
Better than a real teacher.
I was doing a good time.
You weren't.
But I feel that every kid should learn Spanish. Because about 50% of America seem like they Spanish. So they need to learn Spanish. And then they need to learn a language of their choosing.
Yeah.
They should know at least 2 languages. I think Spanish is a very big language to learn, though. I think Chinese is too, actually. Chinese is actually a very important language to learn this time. Seeing that China taking over the world.
China. Oh, well, whatever. I wanted to learn Latin.
I wanted to learn Japanese, Chinese. I actually had no issue learning Spanish.
Not Spanish. Latin.
I don't want to learn. I know, but I'm saying I have no interest in learning Spanish.
Me neither. I really don't.
I want to learn French. I think French is pretty cool. And I want to learn German. I always wanted to learn German.
I can teach you German. I should.
Not German, Russian. Always want to learn how to speak Russian. I think the way Russians speak is so harsh, but yet it's still kind of beautiful in a sense.
Yeah.
Russian.
What you just said.
Russian.
Oh my god.
Nah, I like the Russian language, so I love hearing it. I like hearing Japanese too. I like Chinese too. Chinese is cool. But same considering Japanese still a lot of the symbols and stuff from Chinese, but it's still different.
You should tell Dow to teach you Vietnamese.
I would like to know about 4 languages. Surprisingly, Spanish would have to be one of those 4 languages because Spanish is a very big language. And once I know one of the languages, I want to know all the forms of the language. I want to know proper English. You don't ever hear anybody speak proper English.
Sabi. We'll look at you like you're stupid.
Nah. What, if I spoke proper English?
Like, huh? Huh?
Kill confirmed.
What?
Kill denied.
Oh, snap.
Ignorance. Ignorant. Oh, shit. You ain't getting me.
UAV inbound.
You are getting me. You got me, whatever.
I hit this guy 6 times with this shit. Come on, Mr. Put him down.
Yeah. Oh, you got the game-winning kill.
I got 29 at 19. I'm still beasting even with this stupid little gun.
We have silently been beasting the past few games. Really.
Yes.
I just been looking at the score like towards the end. I just realized we've been putting up some crazy numbers the past 2 games. What happens? Good conversation. Beast.
If Lacey would say this conversation would end a long time ago.
Exactly.
I'm gonna tell you this now. This conversation would end a long time.